Hello, so today I'm going to show you how to build a 360-degree aiming radar turret that's capable of targeting humans and rather slow vessels like most cars and some light boats. Let's get into it. So, as I said, this turret will be able to track other players or any radar signature, and if you want, even shoot at it. A quick demonstration: I'm standing behind the radar and activating it, so a normal radar gun would not really track me. Okay, yeah, this is a quite bad example because the microcontroller is actually blocking it. Let's get a other gun I made that looks a bit different but has the same principle. So this might look different, but it's actually just a few more blocks and the logic inside of it. So let's turn it on. And it sees me and starts shooting at me. For the moment I have player damage off because I want to show this to you guys. So yeah, it works. Try to run away from it. Now it's ran out of bullets, but as you can see it's still tracking me. Yeah, and I'm going to show you guys today how to build your own radar guided turret. So when in the editor, the first thing I'm going to do is create a platform for our turret to stand on. So just a normal platform. I'm going to add weight to it too, just so our turret does not fly away when we shoot. That will be quite helpful actually. And the next thing we will need is a battery. 2 one-input functions, 2 add blocks, and 2 rather simple microcontrollers I can show you. So these microcontrollers are just some microcontrollers I made for a gun that's radar guided, so you will probably be able to make a better one. And you will only need 1, but I'm gonna stick with these 2 because that's just how I did it. The logic is quite simple. You just have a composite input for the radar, 2 number outputs for pivot and pitch, 1 on-off output for firing the gun, and this is what the logic looks like. So the radar data goes to the composite read on-off in channel 1, that goes to a capacitor, charge 1 second, discharge 0 seconds, and that just goes to the fire output. Then the radar data goes to channel read number, channel 2, in a function that's minus x times 3, and that goes into the pivot. Then channel 3, the same function, into the pitch. So that's everything we need from logic wise. Now we will actually need to build the turret. So make a hole. I know this is not symmetrical, it's bothering me too, so I'm just going to cut this. Thank me later. Now I'm going to get a velocity pivot that's anti-clockwise, place it down. Now I will place 2 blocks on the outside, I wedge up like this. You don't have to do it like I am doing it right now, but I'm just doing it this way. Now we will need to get a robotic pivot that's also counterclockwise, so not like this. Like this, and we'll weld those 2 together. Now I'm going to search for radar. So you could choose the basic or the phalanx, it does not matter, you can even do phalanx above, basic at the bottom. The only thing that matters is clockwise rotation and to the front. And they will both have to face upwards, so not like this, that will not work. So what you're going to do is place 2 blocks down, delete that one, grab your radar and delete that block. Now you can try to make it look pretty at your own risk. Just place some blocks, won't really damage the vehicle. So the settings for the radars are clockwise on this one, static on this one. The FUV, I'm going to set them to 10. You don't need to set them to 10, you can set them lower or higher, it does not matter. Just don't set them too low on the static one. Now we have that, so let's do the logic. So we have radar data on this controller, that's going to be for the bottom radar, so the static one. Then we have this one, that's going to be for the clockwise one. Now, this pitch is going to go into the add B from one of the adds. Then we'll grab the other pitch and put it in the add A. And put the A and B into a function. And the function is going to be x times 0.5. Or x divided by 2, I think. I'm stupid. I don't know math. Do the other function like that. 2. And this function was pitch, so we are going to grab the function and put it into the pitch. Repeat the same process for pivot, so B on the pivot and A on the pivot. Put that into a function and put the function into the velocity pivot. Now for the settings, put this to 1 to 1. These ones can stay like that. Put the speed up to 5. The speed up to 5 on both. And the only thing you will need now is a key to turn everything on. You could also use a constant on signal or anything with a on-off signal. And you will need to connect your electricity, so battery to pivot, radars, other pivots and the key. The key will be turning on these radars. And for the moment nothing else. So if you save this as radar tutorial, you don't have to save it like this, just save it in any name you want to and spawn it in and activate it. This should track us. As you can see, it is tracking us. So how do we get this to shoot us? It's actually quite simple. We just get a gun. I'm going to use a machine gun. Ideally place it in the middle. If you cannot place it in the middle, it will not shoot directly at you. So when you place it here, it will shoot like a bit to the side of you, but that's fine, I guess. Get the ammo for the gun. And if you can remember which controller was for the bottom static radar, then just connect the fire to the static radar controller. If you don't know, just check, I guess. I know that this one is for the static, so connect the fire from this to the trigger to the, so see, static, static, static. So save and spawn. I have player damage turned off because I want to show you guys that this will actually kill me. Oh, I forgot to place ammo in it, so select mode, click on this. Just some ammo, I don't care. Activate it, and it saw us, but I'm behind it, so 360-degree tracking. Now it's run out of bullets. I'm going to quickly change how far I am from the radar, enable infinite ammo, and you can see it's still shooting at us, but it's like not aiming up to shoot us. That's because we haven't implemented that. You could easily implement that by adding a function and knowing the bullet velocity and knowing math. There's a video by Bigman Boy covering radar turrets. He does that in his video. I don't remember that. I'm just going to link the video down. He also has the corresponding velocities of the bullets in his video. And yes, so you can try to do that. I'm also going to open a Discord server for questions, if you have questions or feedback. And yeah, that's it with the video. I hope it was helpful, and see you in the next one. But my hope will never